Welcome back to Blank Canvas Radio. Stephen Key here with you on the Voice of the Arts. And I've got a special guest in the studio. Ted Pettus is here. He's got quite the event coming up at the First Existentialist Church right there in Candler Park on Candler Park Drive. It's taking place this Saturday. First off, Ted, thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me down here, Stephen.
Yeah, it's good to see you. So you've kind of created an alter identity here. Tell me about that.
Sure. I recorded this CD with a lot of songs I had written, and they fell into a storyline. And I was in the studio with some guys I've known since kindergarten, and there were a couple songs where we were just going, well, I don't really want my name by that. I got a reputation to defend and all. So we came up with the character Cledus Jeremiah Jones, who's the identity of, I guess, me on stage. And there's a story behind the album called The Odyssey of Cledus Jeremiah Jones, and it's sort of his...
You have spared no detail, it seems, in the epic odyssey of Cledus Jeremiah Jones and the Spirit Bones, which I imagine is his backing band.
That's the backing band, the Spirit Bones. You can read the whole story at CledusJeremiahJones.com of sort of the myth behind this. But the idea is that the Appalachian prophet, Cledus Jeremiah Jones, made up all these songs. He is a prophet. Everyone wanted to hear these songs. But he never wrote them down like, Socrates or Jesus. He just let it out. And the children gathered outside of his bathroom window where he composed and would sing along with him. And they sang these songs over the decades and walk in the hills, and they bring them together on this Vanguard collection of Cledus Jeremiah Jones here, the Odyssey of Cledus Jeremiah Jones.
Now, on Saturday, the event is from 9 until 11, again at the First Existentialist Congregation in Candler Park. But you are teaming up. It is also it's also an art show, huh?
Having an emergency broadcast thing? Yes. The band is on from 9 to 11. So that's when Cledus Jeremiah Jones, the band, is on 9 to 11. But the whole thing actually revolves more around the visionary folk artist, Missionary Mary Proctor, who's coming to town, and she's having an art opening for her display at First Existentialist. That's going to be there for the whole month of February, African American History Month. And she will be there on Saturday from 6 to 11. So it's going to be more of a traditional art opening from 6 to 9. Aviva from Aviva and the Flying Penguins will be there playing piano, sort of behind the event. And there's also going to be a pop-up fashion show of hemp-based fashions at 6:45 there.
Throw in the kitchen sink.
We're throwing it all together. That's why we call it an art extravaganza.
Sounds like there's a little something for everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Ted Pettus is bringing Cledus Jeremiah Jones and the Spirit Bones to the First Existentialist Congregation in Candler Park this Saturday from 9 until 11, but it really gets started around 6 o'clock. Go to CledusJeremiahJones.com for the full story.
Cledus with a D.
Cledus with a D, of course. And Ted, thanks so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me here.
We're going to listen to one of his songs. You want to set this up for the audience?
Yes.
I Got No One.
This one is called I Got No One, and it's all about freedom is nothing left to lose. Sometimes you're so free that you actually do lose everything.
Life ain't so bad when you're out on the street. I got no appointments, I got no one to meet. I got no one